Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we are back to football. It's the Thursday opener for 2024 as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. This out quickly to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Now we can exhale. The season is officially over. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he goes out right around the 39.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard to the field.
Defensively, we always know he is tough on run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Play action. Here's Hooker. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
But first down, Hurts. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Touchdown, Eagles! Here's Watkins, 49 yards. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The gain of 8 there on the play. And now they go to 3rd and a 4-yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now run it. Here's Montgomery. He is going nowhere. He's in front down the big gain on the play there. Nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Running for it, Montgomery. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
I didn't even do my lineup. What the fuck? They got 66 overall corners in the game.
They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And a gain of 5. And 3rd and 1 now.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
They'll try and run.
Oh, my fucking God. Come on. You can't make this shit up.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base.
Look how fast that man recovered that ball.
Avoids the turnover.
What up with it, Bo? Shit, yeah. I am.
They'll throw on
Man,
first
what I'm supposed to do? Stay at work all day? Yeah. You should have beat me to the yard. I wonder, like, where the fuck you at?
His hands, but could not hang on.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6
Oh
points.
shit! I figured you went seeing your girl or something. I ain't know what you was up to.
On through the end of the play. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yeah. Shit, just relocate.
On the option to give to Swift here.
Oh, no, not really. My shirt, huh? I had wiped it with my white T-shirt to see how it was. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. But you know, I had a neon green shirt on. Yeah.
Another catch for him there on this drive.
Stop playing. Oh man, that's funny. But shit, I had did my little facial routine just in case, you know. Shit, yeah, boy, I'm on the game and everything. Gonna get this quick little game in before I go get that crawfish.
And it's the Eagles in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Ooh.
I think I gotta fucking get a box from the yard and bring the eggs on. I don't know.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. They'll get this
he talked just you? Shit, Charles was at the yard when I got there.
Anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back, it just never materialized.
I dumped 5, but I took 4. I took a empty too, so. And then I started late.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Swift again.
Little quick shit, huh?
Short as the tackle is made at about the 3. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet?
Right.
Your 2-point conversion plays. Because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those.
Good. I feel it.
On target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in help later on.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second and 9. Looking to throw. Hooker. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you're on drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
The Lions on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he won't get to the mark. He's a yard short. Pick up 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walk the ball of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. Hooker. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Now a 2nd and 10. On the option to give to Swift here. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, it's Hooker. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. And his throw here's incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Hooker. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Hooker on 1st down. He's got it to Williams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Second and 10. Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. This one caught right around the 6. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. This call down near the goal line. And he is into the end zone.
Scary money don't make no money.
Jamison Williams as time expires in the first half. And the Lions are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum.
And I get to make my halftime adjustments, man. I have a 60-something corner playing out there. Oh, shit.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The fair catch taken short of the goal line. And quarter at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Sometimes the best thing you can do for a nigga is nothing at all.
Big hitter to
And the
start the
worst
drive has
thing
him
you
out near
can do
midfield
is
here for
give
1st
them
and 10.
everything they ask. Everybody eats more at the buffet
Left side
than
for
they
Watkins,
order
he's
for
got it.
free. Young
And
nigga,
taking it
don't
across
wait
midfield,
until
just
it's
shy
wrong.
of the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And now they're in the hurry up. Second down, here's Hurts.
This nigga is trash. Running back, running back, running back.
Give him a gain of 5 on completion. And now we've got a
In the
3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's taken away. It's been taken.
Oh,
He does take it all the way into a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting about 30 yards.
I don't really see nobody for me. Lately I've been feeling real lonely. I've been feeling like they don't run for me. Look, brother got a baby, but brother can't be saved. And my brother got a cake, he trying to put you in the grave.
Come on, bro. You were right past him.
Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here?
I think it does. At this to work because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing will lead you to bigger errors.
Now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Lately I've been feeling real lonely.
Hooker now on play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall
It's into the incompletion. Look at the score where we are in this game. It comes to mind, but they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he is going to have a Lions first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. It's a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches it up.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him. Why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
You should participate about money. I'm a nigga you can call on. I'm still catching plays on my iPhone.
Trying to throw again here.
Every time you come to the
Sideline, but it's in.
Oh no. Hello.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. This is caught by Williams. And I don't think he got there. Just short by maybe a foot, maybe caught 4th and inches. Montgomery there on 4th. I think he went backward. He did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in field position. That's one of those in-between spots where you like to rely on analytics. Did you like the decision to go for it?
Frankly, I did, because you know I'm an aggressive guy, but then the analytics and the old school go by your feel, that's got to marry up a little bit better, because that one felt like an analytics call that someone didn't have confidence in. You know, normally this coach, I think he would have punted the ball.
And calculated risk, it didn't work out. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Second and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. On the option to give to Swift here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
He's got him in, complete. And it's going to be Eagles touchdown. Watkins, second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Eagles are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. This is a 16-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fair catch. Gonna be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. offense ready to begin their drive. Charles, we know that this offense is
Well,
aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, then they gave up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball to try and pick themselves back up.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, she zero time to keep my way. And that was such a nigga who won't get position stick.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion.
We got the USA for the truth and we take to get there. Come on, bro. I said convention kick. This is the good. Oh, there ain't no failing. You fucking with it.
Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
These diamonds, I got water, might just go Johnny my nixon. Hey, this chick is what I drink. Stop walking ahead of strippers, stop having hoes that don't drink. Them mates ahead of Stevens, skipping, they know how to sing. You know that these niggas stiffing, fucking stiffing plays.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
They accepted the risk, and it was rewarded. What a catch on 4th down. To create a 1st down situation, but one more time, what a catch.
And what a catch. It was close, perilously close to a turnover on downs, but picked up the 1st.
How about getting his feet down, though? That's footwork.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Alright, nigga really trash. Nigga got a good team. Okay, that don't make a sound. Never coming down. You know, you wouldn't have to motherfucking ball.
First down throw for Prescott. As he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The defensive line has done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
That was from the and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 7 out of that, so they're up to the 3rd and 3. Defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep him caught running. Just let him bleed the game out that way.
Third and short yardage, Prescott.
I don't know what you're doing, bro.
Hand fighting by any means necessary on 3rd down. He was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter.
I ain't
see
quit.
how this plays out. They'll go for it. Hooker. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Eluding the and a big loss.
Throw it away, bruh.
That's sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Pressure on the matching that to get the sack on first down. On the inside, they got to him there just as he was leaving his hand. Yeah, they might need to change the pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close. The offense on third down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and a mile. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 30. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he gets the 1st down. And his kick is cool. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will cut the lead down to 13. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and
it'll be closer if I kick my field goal.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive, because usually kickers have to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
You're holding like a bad hood.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives. And 2 scored. I think here now you go conservative on the football, work the clock.
Even though I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I'm going to put this bad boy away. I won't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum.
Now he watch he's going to take all day to pick a play, but you might as well turn 2 o'clock on him. He's going to play like that.
Disagree vehemently. I say, running the football, you've got the lead.
Let's watch it and find out who's right.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On the option to give to Swift here.
Wait, any nigga move forward.
After a gain of 3, 4th down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the 1st down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here's Hurts to throw. That is going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football.
Like a nigga, I don't know what you're trying to do.
Unable to convert there on
Like I say, this nigga really trash.
force a turnover on
I do.
downs.
Gotta play a perfect game against a good team.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Montgomery running right. Down to about the 32. Here comes 2nd down. On play action, Prescott.
T.
That is caught by Laporta. And in from the
Like I said, this nigga is really trash.
Sam Laporta, 32 yards. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra
Should I do the onside kick? Should I play defense?
And the lead
We
will
got 3
shrink to
times out.
6. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Eagles' hands to
Come on, bro.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it, but even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now a 2nd and 6. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right.
My label. My table.
Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got.
Can we get a straight kick?
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key
shit, I should have. I should have definitely, I should have played defense. Should have touched my defense. Put it on the side kick. Cross.
Doing everything possible to have them do it again. They need that turnover.
The kick by Elliott is good.
Yeah, should have played defense. We go slide.
Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Dak played better than him. Low key. He might be the new starter.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Hooker. That is incomplete.
You can ride that nigga. Ride that nigga.
Has to be up for any potential deep shots. Probably not the last one they're going to see in this game.
Let me get to it. That's what you do. I have to turn up. What is my turn around about, nigga? I ain't got that, my nigga. I ain't got to pay the cost, my nigga.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
You go right top.
Now Prescott. Staying on his feet. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Yeah, that's that.
They're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers.
Who are making hard game? Nothing was easy like the hard way. My heart was stuck up in a dark place. I'm talking about I'm
When I think about the time,
my best friend's son never got to see it there. I'm a beat up on your mama in the door. Sometimes we clash. Got 2 parents missing money one day. He on the man. I was still busting out the man. I'm falling back out the seat.
Just inside the 15, even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral it quickly defensively. 60 yards rushing for them.
even though I'm really feeling you.
I know how to do it, but you never just saw. Will likely put an end to this thing.
if I had a finish, it was lost in my feelings.
It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
Keep on going face so they can't see I'm really mad. I know it's hard to tell, baby, yeah, it's all the bad. Turn on my nigga like a lead. When I get mad, I wanna split a nigga with. Play on my name, they just don't know how I really get. Say what you want, but you better not bring up my kid. My dog in jail, he was clutching on the metal. I send him money trying to make him feel better. Sipping on lean, trying to keep my mind mellow.
Here we go.
As I rush, might not even tell you hello. Keep on going face so they can see I'm really mad. I don't want to tell them that yes, I'm sad.
So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock gets all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. Hurts will throw. He's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a two-score game. So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Williams. They'll take this to the other side of midfield.